Hello, in this video we'll be treating the themes embedded in The Blood of a Stranger as written by Daily Charlie. And first on the list is Colonialist Arrogance and Exploitation. This theme talks about the colonialist as seen in Whitehead's character coming to exploit the resources. He actually came in guise of bringing betterments and riches to uplift the lifestyle of these Africans, but in his heart of hearts, he wanted to exploit the resources of Sierra Leone in Mandovi, and that is seen in the rich diamond deposits in Mandovi, and also he has arrogance of his own culture being superior to that of Africans. Another thing is patriotism and resistance to oppression. This was seen in the character of Kindo, who is the chief warrior of the land and also the prince of Mando. He is patriotic to knowing the truth and uncovering the schemes and lies of Whitehead, Maligu, and Soko. He actually knew that they were up to something no good for the land, but for greed and exploitation. So he was patriotic enough to do all he could to bring out these schemes to light. And also he was resistant to their oppressions. He would have allowed Maligu to oppress him, but he resisted. Another theme driven home is greed and ambition. And ambition as seen in the lives of Maligu, Soko, and Whitehead. This theme is really strong in the sense that Maligu never stopped to think of the consequences that will come about the exploitation of Whitehead on their land. He only sought for his pockets, for his own selfish desires. And also Soko was so greedy and ambitious that he manipulated his post as the chief priest of the land. And not to talk about Whitehead, who left his own land in order to exploit the rich deposits of diamond in Mandoland. This is a result of his greed and ambition for wealth. Another thing Daily Charlie drive home is the theme of uncritical adherence to culture. Culture is seen as one thing sacrosanct in Mandoland. He is so strict and apt to carrying out every bit of culture as practiced by his forefathers without an evaluation of the consequences of this modern age. So he is so critical about carrying out those things his forefathers did in order to do same. Another thing embedded in this great book is culture clash and erosion of customs. It is seen in the life of the Whitehead and the lives of the people of Mandoland. The Whitehead actually came in order to exploit the land's resources, also eroding the culture of the land by bringing in his own Western culture, and this was seen as a corrosion by Kindo especially, who sees him as so arrogant and exploitative, and then he fought against these things that he was only seeing because he was patriotic to his land. Another thing, which is the last, is moral decadence and corruption. This was seen in the lives of Maligu, lives of Whitehead, and the lives of Soko. They never sought for the morals of the society. They only sought for their selfish desires. And Whitehead actually wanted to violate Wara, who is the girlfriend of Kindo. They never tried to do anything right. They never tried to do anything to please the society, but for themselves. So these are pretty much the themes embedded in Blood of a Stranger as written by Daily Charlie. In our next video, we'll be treating the characters as used by Daily Charlie in The Blood of a Stranger.